Hello, 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 hello. I am your online teaching consultant, Miss Tessie Sanders Madlock, coming to you with all things SPED and special populations. Listen, I know that you've heard that FASFA has a new way of doing things now, so that is what today's mini session will be about. It will be about helping you navigate through transitions in terms of my student or my graduating student needs financial aid, you know. And I want to address this real quick too. Loans. Loans, some of the students, some of your students will need loans, okay, parents, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know you may say, oh, I don't want my child to have debt, but there's such thing as necessary debt, whether you agree or disagree. Let me explain. You have a house note, don't you? That's necessary. Debt. You have a car note, don't you? Don't you? Necessary debt. Okay, so investing in an education, well, that's necessary. And that education is about that young adult learner. It's not about you. I know you may want to say, well, I'm the one paying for it, but what if you can't cover all of it and they qualify for that student loan? Then they are going to need to apply for that student loan. Now, some universities, because I also want to address this while I'm thinking about it, is the Parent Plus loan. Some universities will have you fill out the Parent Plus loan. Don't worry, don't let that set you on edge because you can reject the Parent Plus loan and not have to worry about, yikes, I got to pay that back. No, not if you reject it. Okay. And that way the student can get a little bit more financial aid on their student loan. Okay, just in case I've frozen, I think I've frozen. We kind of have a wonky signal here today. But again, if you are a parent and the university asks or extends the offer for the Parent Plus loan, it's okay. I've had to do it and you can reject it. I've rejected it. It gives the borrower, the student borrower, a little bit more of a financial loan cushion. Okay. Now, I want to advocate to you to pay back those student loans when it's time. And depending on the public service profession, like firefighter, police officer, teacher, doctor, lawyer, there are some public servant positions or career paths that will forgive a certain amount of the student loan once the student graduates and lands a position in their particular field. All right, enough of that, right? Let's get to what we came here for. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Mm, I don't want to go into print now. Hold on. And I'm looking for what I've pulled up earlier regarding financial aid. Give me a second. Let me go to my windows. Here we are. All right, now take a look at the soft launch that is, this is pertaining to the new form. It's in English or in what? Spanish. You can use Google Translate if you speak another language. You can cut and paste by highlighting. Don't mean to insult anyone's intelligence. If you already know how to do this, you can cut and paste by highlighting into Google Chat and then, meaning Google Translate, not Google Chat, but Google Translate, and you can pull, it'll pull it up in your selected language of choice. All right, let's take a look briefly at what's new because Professor Madlock is not going to read all of this. The 2024-25 FAFSA form expands eligibility for federal student aid, including Pell Grants, and provides a streamlined user experience. So take a look at how many new students from low income backgrounds will be eligible, okay, for both Pell Grants and those student loans. Okay. So take advantage of being patient enough to just kind of work through the process in applying for student financial aid. This is going to walk you through what happens after you submit your aid, how you can stay informed by way of the social media pages. It's also going to take you to, you can click on the home feature, the announcements and events icon, which will give you up-to-date information. Take a look. See? And you hear me talk about transition loan services, or you hear me talk about this keyword transitions a lot. That's when the student is what? Graduating from college, just like graduating from high school. That's when they're graduating from college, and they'll need to know how to actively pay their loans back and seek out those avenues as to what percentage of their loans can be forgiven. All right, this is all the time that I wanted to take on this today in informing you about the new federal student aid form that's out there. Look at these tabs that you can click on. Look, FASFA form, how to complete the FASFA form. You want to click on that, and then look, how to fill out the what? FAFSA form. And this is going to walk you straight through on how to complete the FAFSA information. All right. Whether you are a student borrower and you're 17, 18 years of age and you don't have that type of support, please connect with your high school counselor or your transitions officer there at your high school. Even if you're on a credit recovery campus, there is someone that should help you. Okay? They're available to help you walk through this information. That's why the video is here. All right, you want to make sure that you click that video. I also want to click, because before I close, these deadlines are important. Go back to FAFSA form, and you can see where it says FAFSA deadlines. Now, because of the new form, I don't want to misspeak on the deadlines, but you certainly want to be aware of the deadlines. I don't want to say that, they're going to be a little bit kind of sort of forgiving of the deadlines. I don't know that right off the bat, but again, you need to be aware of these deadlines. Okay, stay informed. All right. Look, if you need any assistance, again, please stop by your counselor at your high school for your particular alphabet. Please make sure that you are calling that university's college if you're interested in the College of Business, the College of Fine and Performing Arts, meaning liberal arts, whatever that college is, or better yet, contact the financial aid department at that university. They're also there to help to a certain extent and to a certain level. They may not be able to answer all your questions, but they can definitely get you going in the right direction. This is your online teaching consultant, Miss Tessie Sanders Madlock. Ta-ta for now. Stop sharing my screen.